Okay, let's talk about SEMA crunch. In reality, these are not realistic timelines. This is not something that I recommend. You know, we've been doing it for a lot of years, but usually these type of builds take at least 90 to 120 days to do, you know, the best job that you can do. Now, I'm not saying that we're not doing the best that we can, but we're also doing the best that we can in this time limit. So there's definitely a difference. So, you know, I know everyone's big to scrutinize and, you know, not really appreciate the time that goes into this stuff like that. But I mean, we are squeezing crazy amount of hours into, you know, this build. I don't even know where, if I'm talking about TJ's car or Cam's car. Or any car that matter. I don't know what video this is gonna be on. This is just me rambling on at about 1:49, almost 2 o'clock in the morning. I was just here on Saturday to like 2:30. We have, I'm pretty sure this is Cam's video. We just finished painting the majority of these parts, but a couple parts got set back because these were supposed to be carbon fiber. And Cam, if you're watching this, that did happen because this stuff takes time. So we're shooting the fenders, which they're pretty much good to go. We're shooting the front bumper, which, you know, you saw what condition that was in. And we're shooting your little arts and craft project tomorrow morning. And then we're done with the paint. And we can get ready for another 3 to 4 long nights before we gotta go to SEMA, and we still got a full Bronco build. So see you guys in the morning. Yeah, we're gonna bake them right now because we have to get this thing ready. Jose, everything is painted now. You know what that means?
I can touch it?
No, that means you cannot touch it.
Why am I here?
Because we're gonna get these things baked out, put them on the car tonight, tomorrow wet sand them. So everything looks like it came out amazing. Don't even need a buff, but we're still gonna do it because
That's what we do.
that's what we do.
Exactly what we do.
Exactly. Sheesh. Sheesh. All right, so tonight's the night.
Reassembly.
We get everything pretty much put back together and kind of really get the feel of what this car is going to look like. Now, I don't think we're going to do a polish today. We're kind of leaving that to the last minute. But, I mean, look at these parts, guys. Let's take a good gander at them. They came out amazing. They look really good. So I don't think it's going to need like hours and hours of polishing on every part, right? Just a little quick denib. And we started kind of detailing up this, whatever you would call it, wheel space. I mean, everything's looking really nice in here.
Definitely not a wheel well.
Wheel well, yeah, there's no well no more. It's just open. There's room for all types of activities in here. But I guess we're gonna get everything mocked up. That way tomorrow, just come in. We let the paint dry just a tad bit longer. And then we'll wet sand stuff like the roof, the side skirts, 2 front fenders, 1 quarter, and the bumper. And then we're off to Vegas to put the grand finale on all this. So this whole process, man, it's been a little rough. I know you're not in your
hiccups.
Yeah, you're not in your own home garage and stuff like that. But I mean, if we had to do this again next year, do you feel pretty confident?
I'm coming back. Yeah.
All right, so let's get this thing together.
Oh, bottom corner in first, and then guide the ground in the headlight area.
This is the first time that the kit is all pretty much together now. The bumper extensions are not bolted on. That's why you can see a huge gap in it. And the carbon fiber splitter is not on. But Cam, seeing this all together, I know you're a huge part of the design and development of the kit. You know, I'm talking with John, Sabal, and Dylan, and TJ, and so on and so forth. Now, you already had a beautiful car as it is, but seeing it here, like what is your first thoughts that come to mind? You know, is this everything that you kind of envisioned?
Definitely, like it's super surreal to have the car, have it be as crazy as it was last SEMA, but still have a body kit that has been done thousands of times at this point with similar wheel setups, and then to come in, be able to design a kit pretty much around the car where I have a lot of design oversight. I can make as many vents and as wide and as crazy as possible, and then have it be the first car to have that kit. Seeing it in person is so surreal because it does match the car so well. The vents look crazy, the carbon fiber accents add so much to the presence of the car, and I'm just so hyped for really everything on the car to be designed and have input by me now.
Yeah, I'm very happy with how it turned out. Now tomorrow we still have a long day. We still have to fully polish out everything that we painted, so we'll be doing some wet sanding on the fenders, the quarter extension, side skirts, and front bumper. But I mean, luckily we're not really trying to get rid of a lot of texture. We're just trying to perfect everything that we have going on here. Our gloss retention is amazing, considering that this is fiberglass to metal, and you guys can see that our gloss is very similar, and this is a fully polished part. So I'm not thinking that we're gonna spend all day doing this. I think that by 6 o'clock we are ready to load on the trailer. That's our goal. But I'm very happy also with how this thing came out, and I thank you, Cam, for letting it be a part of your beautiful build, because I know that you never really had anybody else work on your car, and being here for a week and a half or almost 2 weeks now, most people have touched your car now, and I know that was probably not the easiest thing to see after you put so much time into it, and that's very understandable. But I'm glad that you did give us the opportunity, and I hope that you're pleased with the results that you got.
Absolutely. I mean, everything turned out perfect. Thank you for letting me come in here and kind of have oversight and boss everybody around for a couple weeks. But yeah, no, it led to a really good result, and honestly, I learned so much about like the whole process of actually doing it correctly and not doing it with a box fan and its storage unit, which is what I did last time.
Definitely, man. Yeah. Well, I think the results speak for themselves. Tomorrow we'll get this thing wrapped up, and we'll finally be on the way to SEMA. This seemed like a huge, tall task when you first pulled up, and really seeing what everything had to be done, like even just the molding of the fenders and stuff like that. All that seemed like, okay, well, it needs to get done, but like it's here, it's happened. We can see the finish line in front of us, and I think that that's pretty cool, because we literally just met each other, and I mean to build something like this in a couple weeks, I think we're all happy with it. So tomorrow we'll get this thing wrapped up. This car, I think, was a first for everyone at the shop, having a client breathe down your neck while you were building this car.
Micromanaging. I'm just kidding. If you're watching this cam, we're kidding.
But, dude, look at this thing. Giant front row, everybody gets to see this.
And the time span that we had, 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Showroom, show quality finish. Everybody knocked it out the park.
I've seen some cars that had about a month to do, and then come out this time. Sheesh. It looks good. I wonder where Cam is right now. All right, so here is a final look at Cam's car here at SEMA. It took everyone at the shop to put some effort in to get this thing done. Kevin doing all the body work, all the guys prepping. Richard staying really, really late to get this thing painted. Me and Antoine polishing this thing out. Cam helping assemble this thing. Good team effort. This was our quickest wide body turnaround ever, especially on a kit that we're not familiar with. This is really the first StreetHunter BRZ for the first gen that's ever been painted, ever had any type of real body work done to it. In gloss black, that was definitely a challenge. Came out amazing. I want to give a huge shout out to my boy Kev. Just want to say you did an amazing job.
Thank you.
And I know it was hard, but hey, results speak for themselves, so I'm proud of you, brother. This thing looks amazing. Let's get some montage shots.